Good afternoon. We're Workforce Solutions Group, Greater
Wesley,
Dallas.
Wesley, no one's here yet.
Okay,
Hang on just a second. They're coming in.
okay.
You'll see them.
Okay, yeah, we have 4 so far. I'll let you know and we'll get
Okay
started.
then, thank you. What were you
Let
saying?
everyone know.
So you should be able to see.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all for joining. We will get started in momentarily. We're going to give just another minute for others to join. And since we just opened it up, people are coming in
Yeah.
right now.
What about? Let's see. Join. Oops,
So right here. Right
I'm
here.
sorry.
All right, if you're just joining us, we'll probably get started right at 1:02, which gives everybody just another minute to go ahead and jump on in, and then we'll let Wesley begin. All right, Mr. Newt, we are right at the 1:02 mark. If you'd like to go ahead and begin, and I'll just let others in as they come.
Okay. Camera on.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Good afternoon. We are Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas. We want to welcome you to the April 18th, 2024 Bidders Conference for Management of Child Care Services in Dallas County, Texas. And the purpose of the RFP is we're soliciting services to include full administration and management of child care program for the Dallas County residents. The contractor will provide a centralized mechanism for purchasing child care services for eligible children. Okay. Those who are participating at this particular time, we'd like for you to indicate your name and also your organization name in the chat for us. We really appreciate it. Okay. Stephen, you can show the first page of the RFP at this time. Okay, thank you so much. The RFP was issued on Thursday, April 4th, 2024 at 1:00 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The deadline for all proposals in response to the RFP is Thursday, May 2nd, 2024 at 12 noon, 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Proposals must be received in accordance with Part 4, which is the proposal, preparations, and submission of this RFP. You can note that on page 19 of the RFP. Any proposals or amendments received after May 2nd, 12:00 p.m. Central Daylight Time deadline will not be considered but will be deemed late and non-responsive to the RFP process. Late proposals or amendments will be returned without review. WFS Dallas is not responsible for any technology issues. No fax proposal will be accepted. This communication is noted on pages 7 and 19 of the RFP. Also, this conference offers prospective bidders the only opportunity to obtain guidance on any questions in real time. All questions were due by 12 p.m. on April 17, 2024. Final questions and answers will be posted at our website at www.wfsdallas.com/doing business as on April 19, 2024, close of business, Central Daylight Time. Okay. We also want to mention that the services solicited under this RFP shall be procured under the competitive proposals method of procurement via the process as described in the Texas Workforce Commission Financial Manual for Grants and Contracts and Board Policy. The board's intention is to negotiate a cost reimbursement contract with the successful bidder. You can note this on page 8 of the RFP as well. Okay. We also want to highlight a few of the governing provisions and limitations on page 10 of the RFP. So Stephen, if you can provide page 10 of the RFP, I really appreciate it. And we're gonna highlight several of those provisions on page 10 of the RFP. Okay, thank you. 25A indicates that the main purpose of this RFP is to ensure uniform information in the solicitation of proposals and procurement of the management of child care services system in Dallas County. This RFP is not to be construed as a purchase agreement or a contract or as a commitment of any kind, nor does it commit the Dallas County Local Workforce Board to pay for costs incurred in the preparation of a response or any other costs incurred prior to the execution of a formal contract, unless such costs are specifically authorized in writing by the board. Also, number B, the board reserves the right to accept or reject any and all proposals received, counsel and or reissued this RFP in part or its entirety. Another key element is that number C, public disclosure of proposal information. This is a negotiated procurement utilizing the request for proposals method, and as such, the selection and award of a contract does not have to be made to the respondent or respondent submitting the lowest price offer, but rather to the respondent submitting the most responsive proposal that satisfies the board's requirements and is determined to be in the best interest of the board. Okay. You can read the others at your leisure, but we wanted to point out those particular ones there. They are key. They all are consequential, but we wanted to point out those three. Okay. Also, Stephen, I want to direct the participants, page 10 of the RFP, the evaluation criteria. Okay.
Could you state that page number again? We were on
Okay,
page.
I think I said page 10, but it's page 14, page 14 of the RFP. I'm sorry, I missed it. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you, Stephen. Just for our participants who are on the call at this particular time, we just wanted to note the fact that these are the evaluation criteria which the proposals would be vetted against. And the first one is demonstrated performance, including organizational capacity and qualifications, which would be up to 25 points. Operational plan / delivery of service design, 30 points. And financial management, also 30 points. And the price cost analysis value, the budget as section is worth 15 points, totaling 100 points for all of the above that we've indicated. Okay. Just wanted to point that out as well. At this particular time, we did receive a few questions, and we wanted to share those with the participants at this particular time. And Demetria Robinson, our Executive Vice President, is coming forth to provide you with the questions and also our response to those particular questions.
We're transitioning around here. Good afternoon. I can't really tell who we have participating. Give me 1 second so I can see if I can see who's in the chat.
If you have arrived in the chat recently, you may please in the organization you're with. Thank you.
Thank you for participating. We currently have received a total of 4 questions at this time. I will read each question and give you an answer to that question if we have it. If not, we'll be continuing our research and we'll post them on our website by end of day tomorrow. And if there are any additional questions asked during this call, we'll also record those and provide answers in written format and post on our website as well. Regarding section 3.2, provider services, on page 17 of the RFP document, the information given states provider services include verifying the collection of parent fees and annual provider visits for compliance purposes. The question is, can this be done remotely via phone or virtual meeting, or must it be done on site? And we will make those determinations as they become a concern or issue and what's best for the organization that will be providing the services. So we don't have a direct answer whether they will be done either or possibly a combination. The second question on page 22, 4.4A, should the budget include staffing to manage the Texas Rising Star mentoring services? And the answer to that question is no. The third question on page 24, section 8, matching in kind. The question is, should this be an estimate for the year? It can be for a year. The contract period that we'll be looking at will be a 12-month period. Also, the salary allocation plan states that the narrative must contain job descriptions. The question, is this all of the job descriptions? It would be each position that is being proposed in the salary allocation for this project. If it's multiple positions for one job description, we only need it one time. The fourth question, is there an admin or ops threshold? Usually this is determined by the state in their allocation. And right now we don't have the allocation, but we'll continue our research and provide an answer in our written response that'll be posted on the website. And we will open for any additional questions at this time.
If you have additional questions, you may use the Q&A section, or you can put your questions in the chat, or if you just raise your hand, I can open it up for you possibly to speak. So we have one question from Justin Williams asks, is this RFP for individual centers?
No, it is not. This is, this RFP is for the management and operations of the child care services system for Dallas County. Thank you for the question. Any additional questions? Okay, if there are no additional questions, we would like to say thank you for participating on this Child Care Bidders Conference call. Wesley, the dates again, would you like for me to go over those one more time?
Yes, that's what we normally do. Yes.
So the response deadline for the for your proposals is May 2nd, 2024 at 12 noon, and those are to be submitted electronically only. And Wesley, what's the website that we're submitting to?
The www.
It's procurement
Yeah.
at WFS.
Yeah.
The email address is procurement@wfsdallas.com.
Yes.
And it's also located in the RFP document. Again, thank you for participating. We appreciate you and good luck. Thank you, Stephen.